Hi, in today's video I'm going to talk about collusion, South Africa, Brett Kavanaugh, the new Supreme Court nominee, Assad, and another fake gas attack being planned in Syria, Israel, Palestine peace plan that Donald Trump is putting together, and a new name for some people, Bruce Ohr. Okay, I'll start off with the collusion. Lanny Davis, Donald Trump's former attorney, Cohen, his attorney is Lanny Davis, and he's been caught lying or making a mistake, whatever you want to believe. He said he had proof that Donald Trump knew about the meeting with that Russian attorney in Trump Tower before he was elected, and this was proven wrong. He backtracked on it. He made a fool of himself. He even apologized on CNN. So that's pretty big doings there. That's good news for Donald Trump. And in South Africa, the land expropriation without compensation has been halted. Now I wonder if this has to do with the tweet Donald Trump made to have Pompeo investigate it. It could very well be. But either way, that's a little bit of good news, but it's not all that great still, because it's still going to happen, this land expropriation. They changed the law to make it happen. Now, whether or not you believe that it should be done or not, you should honestly believe that white farmers, they call the Boers, should not be killed, and their leaders shouldn't be chanting, "Kill the Boer." Now, Brett Kavanaugh, the Supreme Court nominee, Tuesday, right after Labor Day, they're going to start the hearings on that, which is good news. I think everything should go well for him. Now, here's another thing that worries me too. I watched a video on Blackstone Intelligence with Jake Morphonios, and I consider him pretty credible. He says Russia is worried about U.S. and the White Helmets planning another fake gas attack so that they can continue their bombing, and part of that plan that General Wesley Clark, when he mentioned many years ago, the 7 nations in 5 years, which is a short video which anybody can view on YouTube. I recommend it for everyone. Now, it obviously wasn't 5 years, but Syria is one of those 7 nations. So, if this is true, all this stuff with the 7 nations in 5 years and fake gas attacks, and the White Helmets, who lost a lot of credibility when Donald Trump mentioned temporarily defunding them. There's a lot of conspiracies with this. So I recommend people to, subscribe to Blackstone Intelligence. Even though Jake Morphonius let me down a little bit the other day with a very, very anti-Trump video. He's still a very knowledgeable man. And I don't believe any of these gas attacks were real. The 2 April ones, so this past April and the April before that. Okay, the Palestine Israel peace plan. Donald Trump is probably September 25th at the UN General Assembly. We'll give an outline of it. He won't go into great detail with it because the Palestinians haven't met with anybody to talk about this peace plan yet. It's probably going to involve building on the green zone, the area, supposed to be neutral, but probably with a lot of conflict. They're going to build more settlements, but they're going to say that they're going to be for neutral settlements, which I very much doubt it. So maybe the Palestinians are smart by not talking too much about this yet. We'll have to see what goes on there. Okay, this is probably the biggest or most important part of this video. I'm gonna bring up a name, Bruce Ohr. If nobody has heard of that, he works for the Department of Justice. He was involved with Christopher Steele, the author who was very involved with Fusion GPS, who was hired by the Hillary campaign, or the Hillary campaign hired Fusion GPS. It can be traced back to uranium-1 and all kinds of stuff. But anyways, the main part with him was with the dossier. He worked with Christopher Steele to bring this paper, all kinds of lies about Donald Trump to public, involving collusion and all kinds of things, just so that Hillary could win the election. A bunch of lies. Both sides did do that, though. But we find out that his wife worked for Fusion GPS and was involved in getting this all together to bring down Trump. Now, a person who's supposed to be working for our government, Department of Justice, a neutral person, Bruce Ohr, has a wife that is involved in very one-sided bunch of lies to incriminate a potential president. Now there's something fishy going on there. Donald Trump said, why in the hell is he still employed with the Department of Justice? Which is true. Why is he? He mentioned that his security, Bruce Ohr's security clearance, are probably going to be revoked very soon, just like Brennan's, which is good news. So Bruce Ohr, that's going to be a name in the spotlight quite a bit lately. If anybody wants to research him, it's Ohr, O-H-R, Bruce Ohr. And his wife is a real beauty too. But what I'm really concerned about is this peace plan. Originally, this was a big part of when he ran for president, but he's not talking too much about it. Maybe he's afraid of it, because he's been siding with the Jewish community quite a bit. Hires a lot of Jews in his cabinet. We'll see what goes on there. The land expropriation, we got to see what Pompeo comes up with when he investigates that too. That'll be quite interesting. But I just wanted to bring these things to your attention if you haven't already heard about them. So until next time, this is Brett Douglas. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.